internet Dropbox.
You heard that?
I heard that. So let me also connect it to Dropbox so I can find the files and then try to fit in all the stuffs that I know.
Okay. Well, you want to stop recording while you're finding all your stuff?
Let me prepare the Dropbox first, okay?
Well,
okay, just give me a second.
Okay.
I'm nearly done.
I can pause the recording.
Yeah, please.
All right, I'll pause it.
Because of maybe I worked too hard, so the computer this morning is crashed. I can't retrieve my PowerPoint. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But I think through this one, you will find I'm the right person to talk about farmer's story. Okay, I started new skin business 34 years ago, and we are the first batch of executives from Hong Kong. Now this is the picture. Can you see it? Can Rosalind, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, this is the first edition of the Hong Kong New Skin magazine. Okay, and we are featured there, and you can find we are here at the middle part on the top, and you can find Monita, Vera Water. Okay, so I would be the right person to share about the new farmland story. So to begin with, farmers came to Hong Kong in 1996 when they about to launch colastin and biogingo. So Michael Yeung was the scientist who visited Hong Kong to give us the speech about what's farmers about. A lot of the professors or the scientists from Hong Kong University, Baptist University, also came to join the meeting. And it is publicly announced through all the public media. Then it begins with 6S process selections, which is namely selection. So we only select those available in the traditional way. When we talk about herbal, it is over 13,000 kinds of herbal in the world. And only 700 of them are beneficial to human. But among these 700 different herbals, some of them are very high in toxic or heavy metals. So we just select those is mild and effective one as a selection. Then structure, we select the best part of the plant to make it as a supplement. It's not the whole plant is good for human. Particularly for, say, echinacea, the root is poison. We cannot use echinacea, the root. But the problem is all the good ingredients are in the roots of echinacea. So that's why later on we have the process to detoxification, not because of it is difficult, it is because it is essential to get the right part of the plant that is good for human. And then through the through the safety to detoxify and then substantiation. We have to make sure it could last long. And again, because of the standardization, we make every capsule, every batch will be the same. So that's why we can carry out with clinical studies. So with all this process, it has cost a lot of money. So Farmness is really giving all of us a very good products. So now I'm going to show you other pictures. Okay. So let me begin with collagen, okay? Although the collagen is not available in US now, but this is just a Farmness story. So this is the collagen. And this one is only for healthcare professional product guide. I doubt if Pat have watched this one. So inside it, this is second page. I can enlarge it. You can see there are 13 kinds of, it's here. There is 13 kinds of, here we go. Can you see? Farmness scientists have identified a total of 13 HMG coenzyme A reductase inhibitors that are present in cholesterol. So any drugs in the market, because it is synthetic, so they have only one kind of HMG coenzyme A reductase inhibitors, while cholesterol already with 13 kinds, naturally inbound with the cholesterol. Cholesterol is a red yeast rice. As a Chinese, we use it for barbecue pork and for those red egg during a happy birthday for the newborn baby. And also they have a tradition when they have a newborn girl, the family will use a wine and put it with red yeast rice, seal it, and bury it in their garden. And when the girl is at the age of 18 or about to get married, so they will take the hole to pick up the wine again. In Chinese, we call it 女儿红. In English, could be daughter red, something like that. Okay, so it's a celebration. So red yeast wine has been input to a lot of usage in China. So here's a lot about the mechanism action of cholesterol. Actually, I highlight all this to make the PowerPoint more easy for you to understand. But somewhere the PowerPoint is not there. Okay. So let me go through another slide. Then we talk about Cordymax, okay? Cordymax is known to the Western countries ever since 1983. Because of at that year, we call it Ma Jiajun. They won the Olympic champion in the marathon run. So the reporters asked them any secrets, and they said they are taking Cordymax. In the terms of cordyceps, okay, Cordymax is our name. And here is about the Reishi Max. We are the only one that is with the tripterny of 6.3%. You can see the lower two half, okay, Reishi Max lot number 6.19 Racing Mass, blah, 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 6.6. We are the only one that is with the tripterpene with such high concentration. For others in the market, it's almost zero. Okay. So it's not only about cracking a pore. The concentration of the tripterpene is really counts to its effectiveness. Then I jump to Life Pack. Even Life Pack, this is for healthcare professional guy. Okay, I don't have to go through all the pages. It's talk about how good it works, and most important here is about the ingredients. This page about the ingredients, and I was told this is amazing product. Why? Because for all the references here is over 143 pages or articles talking about all the ingredients employed in Life Pack. How could it work? So this is a very good product with 143 references. Then we move to PDR. Of course, I think all of you know our products already in the PDR, right? And ever since 1998, we were already listed in PDR with Colistin, Biogingo, T-Green, and Cordymax. All right. Then I'm going to show you, just say T-Green. So T-Green is still available worldwide, okay? This is the research done by Kansas University. One capsule of T-Green is equivalent to 7 glasses of red wine. The antioxidants, okay? So it's the strongest antioxidants in the world in 1998, ever since the T-Green is launched. And here it talks about the percentage of the polyphenols. So we are the highest. So the most effective part of the T-Green is the polyphenols. So other products in the market, they also are green tea, T-Green, but their concentration is very low. And we are 97. Then it is not only, it is also good for insulin level. Okay, this is, it helps us to make our insulin more sensitive to the blood sugar. Okay, so this is how it works. I'm talking about T-Green. And here is about how to enhance the insulin sensitivity. And it's also good for skin. Okay, so if you have pimple skins and you need detoxification, T-Green is the right product. Okay, now let me move to I have to go online. Okay, say you can type PubMed. Can I share screen with this one?
Yes, you can. I think you're co-host for both.
Share screen from here.
Yes, you can. You should be able to.
Okay. The meeting is okay. Share screen. Share screen. Oops. Oh, I can't do it here. I don't know why. Okay. Anyway, I use myself for that. Okay. Let me go to the web page. So in the web page, Oh, by the way, this is sciencedaily.com. I have retrieved a lot of information from here to put it into the PowerPoint. So these are the extracts. This was announced in 2008, April 14, conducted in San Diego. So they talk about, it's a scientist symposium. More than 400 scientists were there. And they only select, it says here is green tea and reishi mushroom, right? Actually, they have selected is the one from Pharmanex because it's already done with so many clinical studies. All right, you can read about here. And the synergetic effect with the combination of tea green and the reishi mass, they could perform, say, a tea reishi tea green polyphenols. Zan is our scientist. So reishi max contains high concentration of the active components in the restroom itself and crab pros. And this is the most important part is 6% of the tripeptide that I have just shown you with the slide. And with this one, so they carry out a lot of clinical studies with a control group and come to the end, they have a summarize. They have a summarize about tumor. They have a conclusion. They have a summarize it. So you can only read it, okay? I am not going to talk about it. Dr. Ji Su of Pharmanex Research Institute of Provo, Utah, says these findings suggest the therapeutic values of the combined use of the substance in both mute. You read it, okay? Okay. So after this one, I'm going to show you the other one. So we just type in, okay, just type in here.
I've shared the link in the chat, everybody.
You can? Okay, now.
I Google and I found the article, so I share in the chat for
Yeah.
you, Frank.
Okay, now here, you just type in PubMed, okay? It pops up with PubMed. So PubMed, when you click into PubMed, it tells you it is a National Library of Medicines of US. So a lot of doctors, when they want to look for some more advanced technologies or medicines in the market, they will search from this website. So this PubMed is more higher level than the PDR. Okay. And here I just type in Pharmanex, okay? So although we are not a pharmaceutical company, but you can see from here, a lot of things talking about Pharmanex, okay? So this about chronic stress, eye health, blah, blah, blah. Double blind tests, a lot. So when you read it, you know they're talking about meta, okay? Glucosamines and many. So these are the latest one, like this one, anthocyanins. This is about meta. Then they have, so more. So many clinical studies of farmers products also upload here. So this page, this one is also talking about matter test on the mice. And to move on, you can see now this here they talk about cordyceps. All right, this is back to in year 2014. Then they have more like insulin, right? So this is also about the tea green. Then the red yeast rice. This is the paper about cholesterol, which is not available in US now. So anyway, there's a lot of papers talking about farmers products in PubMed. So that gives me the idea we are not any ordinary supplements company in the market. So because of the crash of the PowerPoint, so all this become scattered. I'm sorry about that, but I do hope the information I share right now give you some idea or a better picture about what is Pharmanex. So our grade, the grade of our products is very, very high end. And if the efficacy and effectiveness is guaranteed. All right. So if there's any question, I wish I could answer, okay? But I'm not a doctor, nor a scientist.
Well, Frank, it's interesting in that, you know, a lot of our Pharmanex products are natural products, and because of the 6S process, are really highly
Yes,
high quality controlled products, right?
exactly.
Yeah. And what's interesting is last night you heard what Joe said with the new scanner. It measures a lot of your nutrition. And I'm very glad to hear that, because right now with the scanner you measure only one biomarker. Okay, from last night, you know, he's saying, well, we'll measure a lot of other things, so that it gets very, very interesting. I mean, when they launch a new the Prism IO, I think that would be a big boom in the business. It's just now we have to prepare ourselves to learn or show ourselves that our supplements are different from other supplements because of, you know, the 6S process.
And say for reishi in the market, there's so many different ways to plant the reishi. A lot of those reishi in the market, they only plant it with water, where they could really have those fungus, I mean the mushroom, in 7 days. But the way we do with our reishi, we also plant it and we implant it, we insert it into the wood, and that would take 270 days, or 270 days, yes. So with this comparison, you can see the process of the product is totally different with those in the market. And this kind of information, I think it is essential for all of you to know about it. So
Yeah.
we are not just ordinary reishi. we have the highest percentage of the tripertony. So it can something really related to our health.
Yeah, I have a chart here that Zhu Jiashi one time presented at a Heart Association or some scientific conference here in DC. Okay, it shows that the why our the combination of Rex and green tea are very, very powerful. Okay, 1+1 is not 2; it's more than 2. Okay, I don't
Yeah.
know how a IT department. How can I how can I share my chart?
Okay,
Yes.
wait. Pat, I think you because you okay, make you a co-host. Oh my goodness. Okay,
No,
well,
I'm no longer.
yeah,
I'm
make you
a
a co-host. You're a co-host
I'm a
now, so you
oh,
can
I'm a
share.
co-host
Because
now.
I have to. Yeah, okay. Don't worry, just go ahead because
Oh, okay. Those.
I think I think you have to check. You can
Okay,
either
hold on. Let me see if I can find my chart here. Okay, hold on. How do I do this?
Actually,
Okay.
the one released by the ScienceDaily.com, I think it's the one by Shugashi.
Hmm.
In that scientific symposium, they only talk about T green and Reishi Max, not any
Right.
other product in the market.
Okay. Let me see if I can find my.
um. Perhaps I have a question while waiting for Pat to share. Frank,
Sure.
there are some people who are totally new to I think in the chat here, in the Zoom here, they're totally new to like Pharmanex, and they would like to know how does New Skin, like how do we get involved in Pharmanex? You know, like the from the very beginning. I know
Okay.
it started by
Okay.
Dr. Joe, and
All
yeah,
right.
maybe you could spend a
It's
few
like this.
minutes to talk about that.
Okay, it's like this. Pharmanex, the founders is Dr. Chung, Michael Chung, and he passed away. And back in 1970 something, there is a tour of scientists visit America. And Dr. Michael Chung was the one selected to be representing the America to talk to them or to um to exchange the information with the tours from China. And during that visit, Dr. Michael Zheng is very interested about the Chinese herbal stuffs because all about the 700 kinds of plants that is essential to humans, those information were shared during the Chinese tour. So after that, Dr. Michael Zheng really go into in-depth study about those products. And at that time, Dr. Michael Zheng is working for a pharmaceutical company. And he did a lot of research, blah, blah, blah. Then he has an idea. He want to make this herbal stuff as a product and to be available in US. And it requires a lot of investment. So the money is it's not easy to ask from the bank. So eventually he approached Dr. Kalgerazi, and he is rich. So he agrees the idea about Dr. Michael Zheng, and then they formed the Pharmanex company. And they launched their products. The first product is BioGingo. And it took them about almost 3 years before they put into the market. The reason is they want to make it unique, unlike other supplements. So they want the products to be undergo clinical studies. with the clinical studies and all the proof, then they will launch the product. So they just want to be a little bit stand out from the supplements in the market, because for the supplements, it's not monitored by FDA. So nobody is following any particular rule or regulations, but they want to make it more unique. So they undergo the clinical studies before they launch the product. And it repeated the same, like collagen, T green, blah, blah, blah. They take another 2 or 3 years for those pre-launch clinical studies. For the drug, that needs to take 10 years, okay? But we're only doing about 2 to 3 years. And when they launched their BioGingo, they just put it in the drugstores, and they just sit in the opposite side across the street in the coffee shop and monitor how the customers behave. And they saw the customer when they go to shop in those supplementary the shops for supplements, they tend to pick up the product and watch how much it costs. If it's expensive, they put it down. They pick up the cheap one, they buy it. So they learn the behavior, how people shops. And of course, with this kinds of behavior, the BioGingo is not sellable. So they have a difficult time, and they try to find way out. Then it comes to some people talk to them, maybe you need to go to look for a never marketing company to help you to market the products. So they approach your way, and they visit their laboratory. It's very clean, and they were shocked. It is just like a showroom. The laboratory is a showroom. Nobody is working there. It's just a room for display. So they think they cannot work together with your way. They also came across with some pharmaceutical company. They want to invest in the Firmenez, but then they were going to just scratch it because the product is so effective that may affect their sales. Then at the end, they approach New Skin. So they were very having a very close, friendly talk with the founders, and they have the common idea that in New Skin we talk about all of the good, none of the bad, right? So the idea is quite close to them. They want to have the best supplement or best herbals that is proven to be efficacy. So the idea is about the same, the best. And of course, from those scientists, there's nothing is the best, okay? A good and effective efficacy product is a good product. And they also talk about Epic. So they have Paul Cox. So I think this company, they can really work together. So they make a deal. So that's how Firmenez is sold to New Skin.
Mhm.
In
Okay, I found
1991.
my document, okay? Now let's see if I can share. Woo, you see it now?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we can see. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Frank, wait. Now, oh, how come my screen is so, oh, okay. You see this here? The interesting part is this one here. You can see my cursor, right?
Yes.
It says comparing market Rishi products. Okay. this is just a placebo, no effect whatsoever. This one here is totally useless. This is our Max, which is very effective. See how much of a column, the height of the column is almost, you can barely see it. Okay, and our Max is different because mainly, this tail end here is all the other products, they don't have it. The triterpenes or whatever, these are new compounds that we have found. See this here? The wiggles. So it's quite a bit of information in this chart. I can send it out to you guys if you want. Okay, but it's just kind of old. Back in I don't even remember when this came out. Quite a few years ago, but it does show the difference of that our products make. Okay, here, this is an interesting chart. You see it, right? This upper corner, it shows a combination of Reishi Max and T green on the effect of, I think this is breast cancer cells. I think they did a study on it. The combination of Reishi Max and T green, here, when it's 100%, T green is the reading or such. And when you combine the two, okay, the effect is much higher if you use one of these only by itself. You compare this number with this number. This is a combination of Reishi Max and T green, this number. This is 100% Reishi or 100% T green. So that's what they talk about synergy. 1 + 1 is greater than 2. But anyway, okay. All right. Go ahead, Frank. Anything you want to add? Or any questions?
And I can show another.
Okay, I'll stop sharing my screen then. You
Another
go
one.
ahead. Okay.
Okay, let me see if I can share from here.
Okay.
Can anyone see? Let me see how can share. Share screen. Share screen.
Yes, it's sharing.
Yeah.
It's it's still being loading. Nope, it's not happening.
Shall I restart?
Yes, stop that and try it again, maybe. Interesting. Why it's not happening? Swipe up and then you're redirected to your home screen. Okay, good. You're sharing screen. Okay, swipe up. Then what else you want to, what else? You swipe up so that you're not stuck on that particular Zoom screen. And you'll be redirected to your home screen. Yes, correct. Try one more time. So you swipe up, swipe up again. You are sharing, you swipe up. Swipe up your screen on your phone up and then maybe, oops. Okay.
Let's try again.
You did that earlier on, just now.
Okay.
Anybody can help? Maybe. I'm not giving good instructions because I hardly use phone for Zoom. You can unmute and help Frank here a little bit if you're good with Zoom on phone.
Frank, can you try to share? Yeah,
Okay.
that and
And then
kindly.
you swipe out your phone, the screen.
Like it's It's hang.
Oh,
Okay. Maybe too many things.
Yeah.
maybe you can close the other tabs or the other
Close
apps that.
other app. Okay,
Yes.
let me see.
Yes, close out. Oh, yeah, books. And
Ah,
That one,
oh,
that one.
here?
okay, this one. I
Oh,
can.
okay. You got it. Okay, good.
So for this one, Reishi Max, okay? It's all the summary. How it works on water solution, water soluble, or alcoholic. You know, some other reishi in the market, you need to use the alcohol to take it. So many findings. Okay, this is interesting. So this is about breast cancer. This is about breast cancer, okay? And it's also for the prostate cancer. Then this is this is about the dosage. How much you take, how many capsules you take. Then to move on, this is Codimax, Delta Green. So this is how it 25 mg a day. This one is higher, or 25 mg. This is 75 mg. So that will lower weight of abdominal fat. This is about a T green, okay, abdominal fat. So all these are in other papers. So this is about the BT cells without T green and with T green. So maybe these are this will be good for the new people. They know about it. This is about the skin. Tea green is also good for skin. Now Codimax. It says about after 2 weeks of time, your ATP will goes up, and depends on 400 milligram a day or 200 milligram a day. And the lowest one is placebo. Placebo is nothing, okay? So they do a lot of clinical research and studies. So this one is about Codimax. Your heartbeat, heart rate recovery in 3 minutes. So these are the findings. The first one is placebo. The next one is Codimax. So Codimax is good for heart too. This heart rate. Okay. Then we have this one. It's about LDL. Okay. This is about HDL. So Codimax is also good for that. Okay. Will boost up the HDL. Then Biogingo. Then this is about T green. So many findings. So this is about what? Cortisol. Okay, this is cholesterol. That's all. So my sharing is all done. Hello.
Okay. Well, Are there any questions? You see the comments here?
Frank, is it possible that we can get a copy of that what's that clinical studies you show?
The chart? Okay, yeah. I'll post it in the well, I'll find somewhere to post it, okay?
Okay. No, even the data from Frank.
Let's see, how can I do that?
I can ask Frank to email me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think Iriana, maybe, you speak to Frank, and then we'll figure out how to share. But those are really good information, especially for new people, give them confidence about our clinical studies. I
Yeah.
think these days corporate doesn't even like corporate training, they don't really focus very much on the Pharmanex products so much. We have a lot, for example, in Singapore, we have
I
a lot.
know. Yeah, one thing, I think they're kind of reluctant about all the effect of our products is that they have to be very careful about the claims we make, okay? I mean, I think most of us are so anxious. Oh, stuff is so good. It'll cure everything. Oh, once you say cure everything, well, you're done. Okay, so you have to be very careful. You can only say that, okay, this may help you. We don't know because it's a supplement. It's not medication. Now, where's the Pharmanex thing? Uh, if I can find it, I'll post it in that group, okay? Oh, PX. Okay, I'll post it in there. See what's
Thank you. Yeah, today we learned so much from Frank and also Patrick. Because
okay.
because it's so important to, first of all, as leaders, we need to build our teammates' confidence in our product. So it's really good that we have this series to go back to in history. I mean, we're 40 years for a reason, and we're very excited with this Presium IO that's coming up. So it's very good that we started this series to re-educate us. Some of us are not from New Skin 1.0. 2.0, 3.0, and now we're in the new era. But it's always good because we have this heritage that we must be very proud of. And we have this confidence that our products, again, as we mentioned, don't overpromise. All these knowledge are great, but always consult your customers with a good heart that everybody's body is also very different. I mean, maybe that's the reason why a company is getting a little bit more compliance aligned, and
Oh,
they don't do so much of this sort of training, and we can only learn from such amazing leaders like yourself, Pat and Frank, from 1.0 era. Thank you so much.
well, okay, it didn't work. Let me try another way, okay? Yeah, I'll find it and post it in the PH challenge group, okay?
Okay.
The chart that I showed you guys. I mean, there's a chart that show to a research group, so okay, just use that as well, just to support your show that our products are different. That's the main thing. Our products are different.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
I
you,
think
Pat. Thank you, Frank.
no problem. Tomorrow night, I think tomorrow night we'll same time, same station. There'll be a different speaker, right?
Tomorrow's
Who will
Chung
be
Yu.
the
The Pat tomorrow is Chung Yu.
Oh, Cheonggil. Okay, okay, okay. That's
From
great.
Korea. And then he will talk
Okay.
about age lock. He will talk
Okay,
about
there's
age lock.
one thing, okay, about this call here. It's a very international group. Here, I'm in the States, okay? And you guys in Malaysia, Hong Kong, Bob is in California. Who else? Singapore, Philippines. Iriana's in Philippines. And Suchita's in Malaysia. So, we're a very diverse group, okay? Which is good. This is truly an global business, guys. Okay, if there are no more questions or comments, okay, why don't we call it the day? All right? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Good night. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you all
you.
for
Bye-bye.
joining.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.